Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world of professional wrestling. I am that ball bro, and welcome to the Groupchat Wrestling Podcast, number 81. Thank you for joining us. I am joined by my bro amigos, Andy and Wrestling Mark, and you hear that echo in the background. TNA. Yes, that is where we are starting with the number two promotion in the fucking
LTNA.
Now, you may be forgiven for thinking that we are busted opening a show chanting how good TNA is. We're not. Yeah? I am not Bully Ray. I am not fucking Dave LeGray. I am not any of them cunts. Just in case you were mistaken. Carry on, bro.
Don't worry, we would never mistake you for that. But yes, listen, everyone who's listening to this and watching this right now, you need to appreciate me more going forward because I took the bullet for this group right here. I took the bullet for this group. You know what I did last Thursday? I sat my happy ass down on my couch in front of my TV and I watched the debut episode of TNA Impact.
You could not have paid me to do that shit, bro. Yeah, you could not have paid me to do that.
I did it.
Do you know what? If the card wasn't so fucking bad, so fucking offensively useless, with a world title match that was fucking on free TV 2 fucking days before, but with Dolph Ziggler as the ref, woo! Wow, great! Dolph Ziggler is the fucking ref. Here's $40. Fucking hell, that card was no, so it's the other way around. It's 2 days later, sorry. I'm all mixed up with all the excitement about TNA this week. Like, fucking hell. Like, that
Dolph
card,
Ziggler's not even
this is
signed,
your big premiere, and you've got a card that, like, I would never have watched the equivalent of Rampage if that was a Rampage. I would have thought this is a pretty bad episode of Dark if that was the card. It was not a good card, and it had Perez fucking Hilton on it. What are you doing? Where is your self-respect? Where's your fucking pride? Do you not look in the mirror and feel
as you
shame?
Can see the talk of
Perez Hilton.
As you can see, the talk of TNA is making Wrestling Mark's audio cut in and out.
TNA.
As you can see, like, just the talk of TNA is just like disturbing the connection for Wrestling Mark right now. But you're talking about shitty cards right here for your debut fucking episode. TNA stands for Total Nonstop Action. You had 3 fucking matches on your debut episode, and they started the night exactly how I did not want them to. I would pray and hope if you have any sort of seriousness in your body,
3 matches,
do not start the show with AJ Styles doing a rah-rah speech welcoming the crowd into AMC. What the fuck do? They start the show with a rah-rah speech from AJ Styles, a 3-minute introduction, and I was like, please make his appearance mean something. It meant fuck all nothing.
Whoa, no.
Nothing.
It didn't lead
it didn't lead to any future programming. It didn't lead to a match down the line that we could bank on. That's it. Welcome to TNA, the house I built, and I fucked off. Did a minute segment here with Santana, gave him a hug, and then looked at Kazarian for a minute, and then I dipped the fuck out of here. And then unfortunately the show started after that with the most boring trios match you will see, with Elijah and the Hardys versus the Order 4. I mean, Mustafa Ali, the Order 4.
Hardys. That's how you want to introduce your product to new eyes. Elijah and the fucking Hardys.
You've missed the best part, bruh. AJ Styles, it did mean something. He was doing a quick speech because he said, we don't want to talk all day. We've got loads of wrestling to get on with. There was no fucking wrestling. 3 matches with about fucking 10 minutes or something, wasn't it, in total? What the fuck? I'd rather watch AJ Styles sit and fucking talk for an hour than fucking watch Kazarian and fucking who the fuck else is even there? Like, why is Dolph Ziggler's brother still hanging around like a bad fucking smell? Shouldn't he be doing fake court cases? Fake fucking whatever he was doing with AEW sooner for fucking not sacking CM Punk for being a prick? Whatever, something like that, wasn't it?
Andy, thanks for the save.
They were mean to him, Andy. Andy, they were mean to him. That's a lawsuit. They said bad things to me. I'm fucking suing you. It's the American way.
CM Punk called me a cunt. You didn't sack him, therefore I'm taking you to court. That was his fucking general gist, wasn't it?
Andy, that's a great save, by the way. And like Andy just said, AJ Styles did his 3-minute promo and said, "That's enough talking. We got a lot of wrestling to do." And I just quick glance at Cage Match. Less than 35 minutes of wrestling on a 2-hour wrestling show. You know what that sounds like?
Dude, who sits there and counts the minutes of fucking wrestling, though? Come on, man, grow up.
You inspire me to be that great. So thank you.
That is cringe, man.
35 minutes of wrestling on a professional wrestling show for 2 fucking hours. You know what that is? That's WWE Light. So that's already strike 2 for me. AJ did fuck all nothing. 30 minutes of wrestling, and you think it couldn't get worse after the Hardys match? Oh no. Santino Marella had more talking segments than fucking matches in this goddamn show.
Run through the whole show here.
Just real quick, Santino, cool, fucking cornball authority figure. Then let's get another authority figure debuting in Darius Rhea, the former Sonya Deville from WWE. Cool, and an evil authority figure. That's what I need in wrestling in 2026. Fuck you. And then right after that, they debut the former Cora Jade from WWE, now Elena Black, her real name, came out to fucking
nobody
crickets.
Gives a fuck.
They didn't give a fuck. And then, we can't forget about the big celebrity appearance of Perez fucking Hilton on a wrestling show.
In 2026.
Please tell me this is true, by the way.
I thought he was dead. I thought Perez Hilton was dead. When they made the announcement, I was like,
it was Paris Hilton. And
please tell me this is true, by the way, bro.
And she had a drink problem, and that's how she looks now. But it's actually Perez Hilton, who was a celebrity troll 20 years ago. An arsehole. A genuine arsehole of a human being as well.
I genuinely have no idea who Perez Hilton is. Am I fucking
He's
too old
a
for this shit?
wanker.
Who the fuck is he?
He was like for this because he's a pussy, but he's a fucking wanker.
He was a Hollywood he was a Hollywood blogger. Like, think of like the dirt sheets for wrestling. That's what he was.
I've got to be honest. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Please tell me this is fucking true, mate. I read somewhere that they put the celebrities on the fucking hard cam side, so you couldn't even fucking see the cunts. So they put the celebrities on the empty side of the fucking arena. Is that true? Because I read that somewhere. Please tell me it's true.
The celebrities that they had for all the AMC TV shows, because they're on AMC, they put them on the hard cam side. They did segments where the cameras pointed at them. They put them on the side with all the empty seats behind them.
Do you reckon they said to them, "Look, we've got great seats up here," and they were like, "No, fuck that, Keith. Get us out the way. We don't want to be in that fucking crowd."
and then
who was it? Who was it? What does AMC have?
I couldn't even fucking tell you the shows that they were advertising that night.
The Walking Dead. Did they have someone from The Walking Dead? No,
I guess, but they have the celebrities out there on TV, and who they have interacting celebrities? Fucking Ryan Nemeth out there getting beaten up and slapped.
What's the point of this fella? What's the point of this fella? Like, what does he do?
His brother is Nick Nemeth. That's the point of him.
Yeah, I get that, like, but he's shit. He's absolutely fucking shit. We're not gonna, if we're gonna start fucking hiring fucking family members just because the family members are great, well-known, famous wrestlers, we'd end up with fucking Taz's son, for fuck's sake, on a show or something like that. It's fucking stupid. Don't do that.
I think it was Rikishi's son there, but yeah, the open goal was there for you.
Well, yeah. They're even worse. Well, they're not worse.
My God, yeah. Like I said, Perez Hilton's there with the Elegance brand, and then there's a guy under a white cloak, a white feathery cloak. They debuted a new superstar by the name of Mr. Elegance, and oh my God, I forget the gentleman on Twitter that just had the tweet of the day I saw. Like, Mr. Elegance looks like someone who was a boy that wished he was a grown man, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, that is.
I was crying when I seen that, man. It's
on the
so
goddamn money, and then it followed one of the worst matches you'll see of the year. The Inspiration versus the Elegance brand, a horrible women's tag match. It's minus a billion stars. It's fucking terrible, and it's so bad. I guess the Inspiration fucked off. They're not in TNA anymore. I mean, well, they're free agents now.
What was Jake something like? I see him on all the posters on the adverts. And that was he good?
Oh yeah, Jake's. I don't know. He kind of looks similar like that Jake Doyle guy on AEW.
He's still on the fucking adverts.
Yeah, he is still on the advert.
They're fucking nuts, man.
Mental.
And then you get the fucking main event. I mean, Kazarian and Santana. Okay, match. It was a good match until that stupid fucking ref bump at the end. At the end, makes everyone look dumb. Santana wins, and like Mark said earlier, you do that shit to do a rematch 2 days later. Oh, by the way, they shot their main event angle for the pay-per-view off the air. It was off the fucking air.
Amazing.
It was a Twitter or X exclusive. Great
Right,
way
you
to
can
sell
clear
your
this up for me, right? Can you clear
Yes,
this
go
up
ahead.
quickly? They went off the air 2 days before a pay-per-view without
Yes.
having their main event for the pay-per-view.
Correct. That
That is not a serious business plan, man. That is fucking embarrassing. Like, your main event needs to be done a minimum 3 weeks out. That is truly pathetic. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Wish I had the bell like that lady from Game of Thrones, like Shane.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing shame when what's her about Leonard's going and getting shamed, walking through butt naked. Shame on you, TNA. That is like you've been. The thing is, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna go too big because again, I'd rather them do well because I'd rather see wrestlers get paid well. You know what I mean? But bro, help yourself. Like, you don't help yourself here. You've actually got eyes on you here. You've built up something. WWE has put you on the map more as more than just LOL TNA. That there is something here, and you've had an opportunity, and you haven't just shit the bed. It's sloppy diarrhea, and then you forgot to change the sheets and got back into bed the next night. Like, it's such a bad look for them to have to have this big show and it to be that bad, and then to have a pay-per-view 2 days later and to not have the main event before you go off air on your go home show, and then you do the fucking angle off air. It's just, what the fuck, man? Like, it's just fucking hell.
It's ridiculous though, because you've got, like, I was talking about with you earlier with you, Brett, about this. Leon Slater is one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's fucking unreal. He's a TNA contracted wrestler. He's incredible. He's a franchise player. He's someone that if you had real aspirations of building up from this TV deal, from this TV debut on AMC, yeah, Leon fucking Slater, you want to? Leon Slater was nowhere near that show at all because the WWE wanted him. That's there was some rumors of visa issues, but Dave Meltzer said, no, it's because the WWE wanted. I believe Dave because it's a better story. So they decided they just wanted to take him and use him for their own show. Where are they supposed to be fucking helping TNA in this partnership? Because they're not. They don't want TNA to do. Imagine if TNA started doing well and they were pushing NXT numbers. WWE'd be fucking sabotaging the shit out of them. TNA
100%.
are exactly where they want it to be. They don't want it to be anymore. They want it to be a minor nuisance for any possible TV angles for maybe Ring of Honor or something. That's all they want. They do not give two fucks about TNA apart from keeping them in the place and stay in the place. We'll just take whoever we want from you. And when we've got people we want rid of, we'll let you have them for a bit. You know, some of the shit ones or the old ones or whatever, you know. We'll let you have them. Leon fucking Slater, if you, honestly, I want TNA to do well. I really do. Because I want wrestlers to get paid. But also, I want, I used to love TNA. It was great. I want TNA to do something, to challenge. I want more of these companies to start challenging and trying to fucking take that step up. Trying to be the number 2 promotion. Go for it. It's, you should have an aim. Do it. But if you're not going to platform your best fucking wrestler, your best talent, someone who's the best in the world, you've got no fucking chance at all. Build everything around that fucking guy, and I guarantee you're going to get new fans coming in. Build everything around fucking Ryan Nemeth, fucking cracking shit jokes, and fucking Perez fucking dickhead, whatever his name is. You ain't going to fucking bring anyone in. It's fucking stupid.
Andy, before we went on the air, we talked about like TNA's. I mean, they have a litany of problems, but one of the biggest problems. Listen, this is an arms race. Their talent, their lack of talent, is a major issue. But I understand, like, both WWE and AEW's rosters are bloated. They have so much talent, but there's a lot of talent out there that they could be getting right now. We talked about some of the names. Let me list a couple of them. Richard Holiday, right there. Boom. Big Trouble Ben Bishop, friend of the show. What's up, Ben? Nikki Blackheart, awesome, right there. I mean, there are Alex Kane, right there. Like, there is talent out there to be had. I mean, and I'm sure you can list off a bunch of names from the UK indie scene.
They got them. They have fucking man like the Reese. How can you not? How can you take man like the Reese? Have him get Americans chanting 0121? What? What the fuck, man? Americans chant no 1-2-1 for a man like the Reese, and you do not fucking use him again more and push him more. It's fucking nuts. Like you have these people. They've got Myla Grace, they've got fucking Harley Hudson, they've got Danny Luna. Why the fuck did they not have Danny Luna on the card? It was great because I got to see Danny Luna in Cardiff. That was fantastic. But she's TNA. Why the fuck is she not on the card? She's supposed to have a title shot or something, and it's just vanished. It's fucking stupid. There is so much talent out there that you can use, but instead you're giving the fucking Hardys a fucking an ego boost, letting them fucking do whatever they want for another fucking 6 months. You're platforming a fella's brother just because he's his brother. Because you can't tell me he's a fucking wrestler, that cunt. He's not a wrestler. He's never a fucking wrestler. He was never a wrestler in AEW, and he isn't now. His brother might be a shit wrestler, but he was over and all that, whatever. But his brother, no fucking chance. You got fucking Frankie Kazarian's like, was he 48, 49, 103? He's something like that. And he's in your fucking main event, and he was your champion. He was your fucking champion. Like, what the fuck, man? There's so many fucking people you could use. You say Big Trouble Ben Bishop. There was a fucking story the other day come out to WWE looking for guys who are in shape and can talk. You fucking had one at the tryouts and you fucking sent him home. What the fuck, man? Big Trouble Ben Bishop would fucking... You've seen what he does online. We've all seen what he does online. He would do more for TNA's PR than fucking TNA PR do. He'd get them more fucking clicks than their own fucking... Like, what are these people doing? What are they doing? What world are they live in?
I mean,
you went so scouse just then, Andy. That was real scouse.
No, but
it's a good turn on.
What the fuck do these... Like, do they really think that these people... Like, do they honestly think they're fucking... I've lost the train of thought. I'm something that Brookside. But do they honestly think that Frankie Kazarian is going to sell? Frankie Kazarian was great in his day, but do they think that he is going to sell fucking TNA? Do they think that bringing back whoever she was, I can't even remember her fucking name now, as an authority figure is going to get people going, oh, we better tune into TNA. There's been some big fucking movements. No,
because it's been the same thing for like well over a decade now. Like the people who are debuting on this past week in Impact, it's retreads from WWE, it's recycled characters from WWE.
It's all it ever is.
It's everything. It's Elijah doing his same gimmick in WWE. It's Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville doing her evil boss gimmick again. This is the problem going forward. Like you want new viewers to come back. You have to give them something different from WWE and something different from AEW. TNA has no identity whatsoever. They are just another feeder system for WWE. That's it. They are the NXT to NXT. Essentially. And that's the problem right there. And if I see that, and a lot of the new viewers who tuned in last Thursday realize that after one episode, if you thought the 173,000 people who watched in the first episode was bad, it's only going to get worse from here. And I don't want that. Listen to me clearly. I do not want TNA to fail. A third promotion is greatly needed in this country and for around the world in general. We need another big promotion that has marquee TV time for these wrestlers to shine, do their craft, and make a good amount of money for themselves as well. But I'm sorry, like, as much as I want them to succeed, what do I have to go off of that would give me confidence in this company going forward? Like I said, we want them to succeed. I want them to succeed. And just one last thing, and then we'll move on. Like, for the past 2 years with this partnership with WWE and TNA, all of these fucking faceless avatar trolls out here screaming TNA is number 2. Let's be honest. And I'm talking about those trolls. I'm not talking about everyone. Those faceless trolls, they never meant it. They never meant it was number 2. It was only just to take a dig at AEW. It was just for the pure disgust and hatred for AEW. It's that fucking clown JD from New York who called TNA his promotion of the year because they did more business-wise last year than AEW. I've seen that clip. Which is fucking ridiculous, JD from New York, you fucking dumbass midget. Where was the show in the O2 Arena in the UK for TNA?
Yeah, he's a racist.
Where was the 25,000 arena show for TNA in Globe Life last year? Where was that? Where's the Australia show last year for TNA? Tell me that. Like, dude, your fucking bias is showing, man. Like, we all see the fucking act. Like, I mean, just a complete fucking joke.
Someone should just fucking boot him in the fucking head and have done with it.
I mean, well, they wouldn't have to get their leg up that high because he's like 5'0" nothing.
Steven Seagal could probably fucking do it because that's about as high as he could fucking get his leg.
I don't know. I don't know. His gut might be in the way.
Well, before we do move on from this, shout out to Trish, the Trish and Sarah podcast. I was listening to that today, and they were talking about it, and they said this was like they said something that was absolutely true about it as well. They said it was just boring. And they were saying, like, even with TNA's trouble throughout the years, at least there was something going on, whether you liked it or didn't like it. There was something, you know, whether it was fucking the shit that Bischoff and Hogan were doing, whatever. There was something at least happening, even if it was dog shit. Now it just feels nothing. It feels empty. It feels like there's nothing there.
Fucking boring. Like after the first match, I bullshit you not, it was almost 40 minutes of airtime until the next match, which was shit. I'm like, yeah, like you said, at least something. I can't give you one thing I enjoyed from Thursday.
It's a shame because like there's some TNA diehard fans out there, and like, you know, they've supported TNA through some fucking dog shit. You know, Eric Bischoff playing a guitar in the middle of a fucking ring for no reason. Fucking Hogan doing whatever the fuck Hogan was fucking doing. The racist prick who's dead now, and you know they deserve a bit of fucking happiness.
He's dead.
TNA fans, you know. So
not dead.
I'd like to.
He is dead.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see them. You know, I'd like to see. I want TNA to do well. I really do. As we move off from this, I really do want TNA to do well. I'm not bashing TNA because it's funny. It's just like it's frustrating.
I don't care if TNA. I don't care for TNA. I'm never going to watch TNA. I want them to do well for the fact that I want people to get paid. But like again, like this is more than just shit in the bed what they've done this last week. And I don't have any sympathy for them. They've made a deal with the devil. They've been treated like shit. They've been given opportunities through doing a deal with the devil, and they've not made the most of them. So fuck them. Like their creative is so bad. Like you've got Bubba Ray Dudley giving like motivational speeches. Like, I mean, the whole thing's just it's just sad, man. It's just really sad. And like, I hope they do well enough that everyone gets paid for the duration of their contracts, and everyone like that works in that company gets paid. But from a point of view, a business point of view, that they're a disgrace. It's embarrassing. Whatever. It's embarrassing. They should be full of shame this week for what they did last week. Disgraced. I'm disgusted in them. I'm done now.
Disgusted is. That's funny. Bully Ray gave him a speech before the show, and then that happened. It didn't work.
Well, it worked exactly as we would have expected with a Bully Ray fucking speech, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just... Anyway, brighter things, better things, AEW. Let's talk about AEW. Let's talk positive things about them or not positive things if Andy's going to start with what I think Andy wants to start with. So, Andy, the floor is yours.
I'm not as angry as I have been in the past about things. It looks like there's no Hook this week, which is a good sign. But like, why the fuck why are the Death Riders suddenly faces? Like this is, I was half expecting Stokely this week to put a fucking fake memo out on fucking Twitter to justify it, because this is exactly the same as what happened when Statlander turned face overnight. They've been terrorizing fucking AEW for fucking 12 months. Longer than 12 months. They tried to actually murder Bryan Danielson. They stuck a plastic bag over his head and tried to suffocate the man. They tried to end his fucking life. And now suddenly, that just because John Moxley won a few matches, they're suddenly faces and they're going to root out all the evil in AEW. Would the most optimistic of people point to the promo he cut at World's End as saying that was the... I don't think it was good, but would they not say that was the turning point? That was when they turned face. They've done a promo here. Look, I mean, it doesn't work for me, but is that not what like the thinking is behind it? It's a great promo, but it was a great promo, but there's no fucking reasoning for why they would do that.
There's no reason that people that have tried to murder the greatest wrestler of all time are suddenly good guys. No.
Yeah, well, and they tried to murder everyone else. I mean, it wasn't so long ago they were trying to murder fucking Darby Allin. You know, so it's not like it's fucking a year ago and they've had this long process of, adjusting the kind of thought process and kind of mellowing out. You know, I mean, like this is essentially the same as if But I see Mike's. We were talking with Mike today. Mike's not on here this week, but Mike was saying, "Oh, it's because John Moxley's achieved what he wanted to. You know, he's achieved what he wanted to. Was never evil." I'm sorry, but that's like saying fucking
Mike, that's bollocks, Mike.
Like suddenly all the people
Mike, that's bollocks.
All the old people that Harold Shipman sadly killed. It's like suddenly the family's not caring, and Harold Shipman's suddenly doing great work just because he fucking won a GP of the fucking month award or something. You can't wipe out 12 months of fucking
He's
attempted
not allowed
murder
to practice,
just because
Andy.
you won a fucking...
He lost his license when he murdered people. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but if it could come, John Moxley. I think it's a good comparison.
Harold Shipman could probably get a doctor's license in Florida.
Yeah, and you get
Probably
one
do
online
most
anyway,
things in Florida.
Fucking hell. Get
Yeah,
one
especially
from
in
the
Florida.
fucking Trump
Doing anything in
University. Something
Florida.
for fuck all, can't he? Yeah.
Fucking Florida.
Fuck it. So, I just think it's stupid. I think it's stupid. I want to know. I know someone's going to come on and go, oh, you just want the spoon-fed Fed stories that you used to. I have not watched the Fed in 20 fucking years. So please don't fucking throw that at me again. I only got back into wrestling originally because I found AEW and the stories fucking captivated me. I was hooked in. I fucking hate using that word hooked in, but I was hooked in. I was invested.
Two words.
It grabbed me. It took me on a fucking ride that I wanted to go, and it took me on a fucking journey, on an adventure. So I just want to know why. Why? I just want to know why is this suddenly a thing that you're... And fair enough, if you're going to do a face turn for these cunts, like, at least make it more than just Moxley going, I've won this tournament, I'm going to be good. Because it's stupid. And not only that, but if you're going to do a face turn, you don't put them immediately from literally a month ago being the most evil group in AEW. You don't put them up immediately against the other most evil group in fucking AEW. Because what are your faces going to do if all your fucking heels are taken up in this now? The Callous and fucking Death Rider's Vortex is merging into one. The world's going to fucking implode. Sorry.
Can I say very quickly on this? I think different. I don't think differently to you. I agree. It's been done so half-assed, and I don't like that. My only thinking behind it is, if I'm thinking long term, like what do we gain from this long term? Do we gain the Don Callis family having a real stranglehold and dominance over AEW? Because that is something I'm interested in. I'd rather we get there by a logical and satisfying journey, but at the same time, if that's where we're going with it, I'm open to it. I kind of hope that we don't suddenly get them, that they are just suddenly the good guys. I hope there's a lot of blurred lines heading up to Revolution anyway. But I don't know if there will be. But that's what I'm hoping for, because I feel the Don Callis family should take the baton here. And there's so many of them. It could be a well executed story with the amount of brilliant matches you can have, considering how deep their stable is now.
I mean, I think we all assume that the Mox redemption would involve Eddie Kingston somehow. Not that it would involve the Death Riders all suddenly on board going, yeah, let's go, Team Death Riders, let's go and take out all the bad guys. So I don't fucking know. And I'm not sure I don't think it benefits anybody either, because, like, again, you're taking a spot away with this group now that should be for another face team that have been building up to this point. But instead, you're just flipping them to face, and then there we go, the Death Riders. And I mean, this was the whole point in the Hangman reign initially, was that the heels were tied up. And now you're going to have that again with whoever's fucking champ. The heels are fucking tied up. All the good heels are going to be tied up in this one fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit might be harsh, but you know what I mean.
I was going to say, like, I'll give it a little benefit, see how it plays out tonight with the match that they're in, because listen, I trust with Mox involved. Like, let's see. I'm like, when it comes to the Don Callis, I am more interested in, like, I don't know if you guys saw, like, Takeshita came back during Collision after their trios match. He gets into the ring and Don Callis thinks he's about to get a big hug from Takeshita. He goes right past Don Callis and hugs Kyle Fletcher, and I'm like, all right, planting little seeds right there, and we'll see where that goes. Like, so it gives you the illusion, like, towards the end, down the line, is it going to be Pro Toshida versus the world against Don Callis family, or will Don Callis get in the ear of Kyle Fletcher? Maybe just be a little weary, or just observant of how Takeshita moves going forward. But that I at least like that they planted the seeds of, like, maybe doubt going down the line between Takeshita and Don Callis. So I mean, we'll see how that plays out.
Look, it could turn out great. The Death Riders could turn on Mox. They could beat the shit out of him. They could leave him stranded or whatever. It could turn out great. They could do that and say, do you know what, we weren't fucking. This wasn't what we fucking signed up for. We didn't sign up to be the fucking, the fucking Justice League. what the fuck are you doing? And they could leave him there. The Callis family could kill him. That'd be great. But the problem I have is that with that promo they did last week, they all looked fucking really invested and on board and ready to fucking go. So I don't think that's happening. Like, I hope it does. Hope I'm fucking wrong.
Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Like, if there's like, how do you say, different like Mox is teaming with Wheeler and Garcia tonight. So I want to see if like there's just different, like, how do you say, like, mindsets and how they're acting during the match. Like see if how the chemistry is now that since Mox's turn. This is their first time like interacting now in a match like together since like Mox's speech at World's End. So we'll see how that goes.
Is nobody in AEW going to go to Mox and be like, what the fuck are you playing at? You fucking terrorized the fuck out of us for a year, and you suddenly think you're fucking. I mean, like, sure, that's an Eddie Kingston fucking spot, surely. I don't know. I just want to. I want to care. I want to be bothered. And like at the moment, I just don't care.
It's gonna be interesting to see because there's no fucking way that the crowd is not gonna chant. Not gonna chant "fuck you," just because, Mox is gonna. No, he's still gonna get that fucking heat because it's crazy. He is AEW's #1 heat magnet as soon as he gets out there. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the rest of the card right now. What really? I mean, shit, fucking Omega and Alexander should be fun tonight. That'd be a good one. I can't believe that it's finally fucking happening on this stage. So I thought that was going to main event tonight, but I think we have a Strickland and I think Strickland and Kevin Knight. Would it be crazy if it I think that's the main event tonight.
What's this like again though? Like Swerve's supposed to be on board with all the faces, and he's facing Kevin Knight. That gives me a little bit of hope that you guys seen the fucking? Did you guys see the picture Swerve shared of him looking on at Kenny and Hangman with a bit of fucking?
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that Swerve has done that for a reason, and that we are going to get this turn, because that's one little thing that would fix a lot of the issues I have. A Swerve heel turn, because we need. I need.
Do you think it could happen as early as tonight? Do you think we could see him lose to Kevin Knight, then beat the shit out of him afterwards?
I feel like maybe. I feel like maybe that would play into the fact that Hangman's buddy with Kevin Knight and Speedball now, and I don't know whether he loses or wins or what, but I'd drag it out a bit longer if I could, to be honest. Just again, my problem with stuff like Statlander randomly winning the four-way out of the blue for a title. I like things to have a bit more build, so they mean more myself and in the long run, because I feel like that's actually harmed Statlander's title run. But so for me, for Swerve's, like, play into it a bit more, and then when he does turn, have it be a fucking huge moment,
I think Kevin Knight will get close tonight. Like we'll think he wins, but I want to see like a more vicious side. I mean, we have in a way, but I want to see like a vicious side of Swerve, like in a more dark side, more heelish side. Like not 100%. Like I don't want to see the heel turn tonight. We don't need it tonight. We still got almost 2 months until Revolution.
Just
so
hints, though.
Give us hints. And like I said, we saw a hint last week. Like you said, with Hangman and Omega talking, we see Swerve in the background. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Like he has the 2 best wrestling memes in the past year. So like from All In and now from Dynamite last week. So I think, like I said, it's there. It's in his head. It's right there. And like I said, you have all these people who are vying, who want that title shot right now. I think you're going to see a string of like eliminator matches like over, I say, the next few weeks, leading up until the end of February. And like one is tonight with Omega and Alexander, and essentially Strickland and Kevin Knight. And I like what they're doing with Kevin Knight. Like he's getting kind of tired of hearing like, he's the future. He's the future. He's like, no, fuck you. The future is now. I showed out in the Continental Classic, and he's going to take his shot tonight. I mean, it would be cool to see a surprise victory, maybe like, I don't know, a surprise rope or whatever. But no, I think I want Strickland to win. I want it to be close, competitive, where you're still invested, where you still kind of keep Kevin Knight strong. Because I don't want the heel turn tonight. Like I don't want it at the expense of Kevin Knight, in a sense. Yeah, like it's going to be a great showing for Kevin Knight. I mean, he's going to have a great 2026. But I think we're going to see little breadcrumbs left behind from Swerve that he's going to toe that. He's towing the line right now. He'll cross that line, I think, in the next few weeks.
He shouldn't be losing any time soon, Swerve.
No,
especially like if you build this momentum and just have him, is he, isn't he, and you kind of tease it when he does turn. If he turns, fucking fingers crossed, it'll be fucking huge, because that guy's got everything to be a top heel. He's got everything to be the top heel. He's got natural heelish tendencies that he had when he was first there, because he's got that look. that can, I don't know, he's got everything, Swerve.
Yeah.
He's one of them guys that's got everything. He can make it work. The only reason it didn't work last time was because of his song. Because, hey, I've just broke into a family's home and threatened a baby.
Dance with
And
me.
then, yeah, Nana's there. Woo! Yeah, baby.
I said it when he returned at Full Gear, like that new song, like that was on purpose. That's on
hill
purpose. I'm like,
music.
and now I think it's building up to what's going to happen within the next few weeks, because it's a whole new aesthetic. Gives you that little darker feel aesthetic for when he does turn, like it will fit like a glove. Like, but I just hope when he does turn, like, I hope Nana's in the ring, just like, what are you doing? And I hope he has a cup of coffee in his hand, like his Nana's coffee, and just eats a fucking like drive-by, like, just drive-by kick, like that coffee goes splashing into someone in the front row right there. That would be fucking dope.
I'd love that, because for me as well, there's other people who could benefit from having Nana in the corner.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to stay with Swerve, forever. And obviously they can have a reunion down the line. But right now, there's other people who could really do with the benefit of Nana. Swerve doesn't need Nana. Like, Swerve, he's got everything. That guy, he's got charisma for fucking days.
It'd be interesting to see who they would line.
It's crazy.
Who they would line him up with. But who would you choose?
Anyone in it, to be honest.
Can I? What about Queen Aminata?
That's interesting. Whoever it is, you feel it's someone that they're going to really push.
I think
that's actually a good combination.
You'd have to you don't.
Queen Aminata coming out with oh, there he goes again.
That idea was so good that it's destroyed wrestling marks since connection.
But no, like Prince Nana, like, were after Swerve turns on him looking for someone else to take under their wing or build up. I mean, shit, Queen Aminata would be perfect. I mean, hopefully she's coming back from injury soon. She signed a 1-year extension, but I feel fucking bad for like her, like, just horrible fucking timing right before Women's Blood and Guts and all that. But I mean, shit, her and Nana, I think they would hit it. I think that'd be a home run, in my opinion, to a good way to build her up. But
definitely.
I
think
it'll be
standouts this year as well. She really was. Like, I mean, she got a fucking 5 minutes 1 week randomly. I'm just fucking ran with it, and she became must see TV. She made herself, undroppable. If we were going to use a football term, she was. The injury was a shame, really. Came at a really bad time. But the same thing happened with Penelope Ford. Injury came at a bad time. She's back. She's back tonight. We've got the tag team back. Are we going to see a fucking drive for the titles now from Bain and Ford?
I think they should definitely beat the Love Bombs tonight. I think so. Let them win, and then do the tag match at Grand Slam Australia. Do the women's tag team titles match there. That's in Harley's backyard right there. So, that'd be crazy. Imagine if they lose the belts in her home country.
I'd have that happen. I'd have that happen. I really
think
would.
so.
I feel like Bain and Ford was the obvious choice from day one. They were the only, like, real. I mean, there was a couple of established tag teams, but no one who looked the business like they did. And look, Willow's the TBS champ now, and I'm just generally not a fan of people holding multiple belts and hogging belts that other people could be using to elevate themselves.
Yeah.
Although, when I say that, Willow Willow could have all the belts, and that would be fine, but she's the only one who gets a pass.
After Mercedes, yeah. But, I think that, like I said, they were the obvious choice, I think, to win the women's tag titles. But like I said, unfortunate timing from Penelope Ford, but she's back, and they should absolutely beat Tony and Mina tonight. But, like, speaking of tag action, I am very interested in FTR versus Price and Oliver tonight. I think it'll be a good match. I think give it a good, like, 6-8 minute match. Nothing too long, nothing too crazy. It would be a great showing on that part. I mean, I've seen both of the guys live in Ring of Honor, and they're so fucking dope. They're perfect for the tag team division. I mean, just another great addition to the tag team division.
Well, the roster's fucking huge already, so all these signings, like, what do you guys think is going on? Do you think there's something else?
Something's
TV show
there has
up,
to be. It literally, it's nonsensical if there's not, because I was looking at it earlier, I'm thinking, like, it's a lot bigger than it ever was when they had Rampage as well now. Like, probably 15, 20 people on contract more than when Rampage was around. So there has to be something in the pipeline. I'd say if there's nothing for Ring of Honor by June, I would be shocked and pretty confused.
I think something is definitely happening within the next few months with Ring of Honor. So, like, as far as TV deal or new streaming deal,
Has
like
to.
something live. I'd say in the next few months. I'd say like spring is what, April. I'm gonna say by springtime. I think that'll be good shout.
There's got to be something. I mean, look,
Yeah.
if TNA got 10 million, Ring of Honor's got to be able to get more than that, surely, with the fucking talent they've got available there.
Yeah,
I mean, that roster's fucking class, even if you don't use the AW guys.
yeah. The Ring of Honor roster right now. I mean, like I said, on its own, it's fucking, it's even better than TNA's roster, and it's not even close. But
Definitely.
yeah, like shit, it's fucking amazing. I think by springtime they get a deal. I think there's a reason, because even Tony, I think both in interviews recently and online, like he's hinting at there's something big, like talking about growing the business. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say within the next few months, like by springtime, and at least I could say like all the signings he has done recently, like last year, like they fit AEW. They fit like what the brand is, as far as like what they're looking for, as far as presentation and in-ring focus and stuff like that. They're not just going after whatever WWE like castaways are coming.
Well, they're
are coming
purposely staying away from that, aren't they? Let's be honest.
No, yeah,
Who-
absolutely.
Who was the last one that signed? The Hurt Business and Ricochet?
No, and they did sign this Zeta Steel. Well, she was in LFG, so she didn't really make it far.
She was on that.
Was
Yeah,
she,
ID.
was she
Yeah.
ID?
She don't count.
ID was she? Yeah. She was.
Yeah, she was
ID,
ID, but I'll tell you what, I do like her. I think she has promise. She's 21 years old. I think that's a good. It's like I don't know how soccer footy ball works over there. Like I don't know if you have like a minor league system, like in from your major teams. That's someone like here in America.
We've got a lot of divisions over here. Don't worry.
All right, so whatever your lowest division is, whatever your lowest division is, like that's a good pickup. Put in your lowest division, let her develop. So over the next few years, when she's ready, maybe she'll be on the main roster, good to go. But I think it's a good it's a low risk, low reward or high reward signing, in my opinion. But I think there's a lot of promise with her. I mean, so we'll see.
There's a few, and I've also got some breaking news, guys. This has just come through now as we're speaking. I say it's just come through. It's come to my eyes because I've just looked. Chris Jericho is still on the AEW roster page. There we go.
Yeah, I think this weekend, I forget where it is, but he's doing some concert this weekend. So
he's in the UK next 3 weeks.
Is there like a big
the Royal Rumble?
The 31st. So that's next Sunday.
Yeah,
he'll be there. I think he'll be there.
I'm just surprised they haven't taken him off the page, because usually they do when it's nailed on. Like,
very
strange.
interesting.
What time is the Royal Rumble on, Brett? In your time?
Well, it's in Saudi. I forgot what the time is over there. Like, so it would probably be like better time for you guys over there whenever it starts.
Over here it's on I don't give a fuck o'clock, because I won't be watching it.
I will set my alarm for that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck o'clock. Gotcha. Because
I genuinely don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll catch the clips, and if Jericho turns up, I'll be like, "Whoa, Jericho!" and I'll be like, "Yeah, done." I don't give a fuck. It's
speaking of contracts running up, just real quick. Speaking of the Rumble, I think it might be AJ Styles' last match in his career.
I've seen that. Do you think he's going to lose then? Because that's interesting. Now,
because here's the thing. So his contract is up next month. His contract
you can't have Walter beat Cena and then lose his next fucking match.
Yeah, he can't.
That would be. Yeah, well, I was gonna say that'd be really counterproductive. It's not like they've done anything like that before. But no, you really can't. Like, I mean, so he's gonna lose. He said he's gonna retire. Like, is that him done? Or are we getting? Are we sending
like I said, his contract is done. His contract is done with WWE next month. So I think he's losing. He has to lose because, like you said, you just fucking retired Cena, and yeah, like with all due respect to AJ, like you're not gonna be the guy who's gonna beat the guy who beat Cena. Like, no, I think.
Are we seeing a flat Earth trade?
Well,
Chris Jericho goes one way, we get AJ Styles this way.
If AJ Styles loses at the Rumble, I would say with conviction he will sign a 1-year contract with AEW.
What does AJ Styles do when he's when he's wrestling in all these different countries? Does he travel around the world?
Yeah, he does.
No, he travels along the world. He goes down one long straight road. One long straight road, gets occasional ships across seas, but it's just one really, really long road.
Sorry, that was bad. But yeah,
Nah,
it's,
it's out there. It's public knowledge. Like it is what it is. But
I don't even know if I'd want to. Like, is he still good, AJ Styles? 'Cause
Yes.
I don't
Yes,
watch
he
any,
is, yeah.
any of that shit.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay,
Yes.
well, it could be good.
Mate,
then.
for a
Get some good
1-year
matches in there.
contract, to get matches against Ospreay, to get a match in AEW against Kenny, to get a match against Hangman, to get a match against Swerve, Fletcher, it'd be fucking. As long as he comes in with his place of greatest hits, I don't need to see him come in and fight fucking Brian Cage or Dante Martin. No offense to either. I want to see him come in if he does, and it's a pure greatest hits run. It's 20 matches in a year, and it's against the 20 biggest names in the company. And because I think he's pissed off with the way the last few years have gone in WWE, and understandably, because he's not been used anywhere near as well as he should have been.
He must be, and he was kind of thrown aside when they got the new shiny toy in Cody, wasn't he? Really, so yeah, he must be a bit fucking frustrated, and he's been used as a kind of fuck, who's around? Yeah, get fucking AJ. So no, I that'd be great. I mean, what you're suggesting there sounds like when Bryan Danielson signed for AEW, and we were literally just getting dream matches week after week. If he came in and did that, that'd be fucking great. As long as he doesn't bring them other cunts with him, the Good Brothers.
No. I think he will
I don't think it's worth it.
He will turn up on AEW TV the first show after his contract with WWE expires because they can't do anything about that. Like the Adam Cole situation at All Out 2021. I think if he loses, unless he has to have an extension, take it through Mania, but it seems fitting, 2026 Royal Rumble, 10 years to the event that he debuted. It's a nice way for him to go out of that company, but he's got unfinished business. I'm sure WWE don't know that. I feel pretty convinced he has, and he will.
That could be a good one. Hey, maybe you're going to send Hobbs one way and get AJ Styles. That's not a fucking bad
Can I throw this out
trade,
there?
to be honest.
Like I said, his AJ's contract is expires next month, February, March, Revolution, Staples Center.
It's a debut.
Ooh.
Revolution was notorious for debuts as well, wasn't it? Revolution always had debuts until like the last. Was anyone debut last year?
No, nobody debuted. No, I don't know. No, not Revolution. I feel like it's more like All Out is. Well, I'm thinking of like when it was Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson the same night. That All Out.
But didn't they used to give contracts to signings on Revolution?
Oh
didn't
my God, freaking Swerve!
And someone else the year before that. That was the second time they did it at Revolution. I'm sure it was.
Oh, Christian Cage.
Christian Cage, yeah.
Yes.
I'm just thinking we could get fucking Samoa Joe AJ Styles again. Last time.
And oh my God, Samoa Joe, I think is retiring this year as well. I think.
Oh my God, and Frankie Kazarian's. Oh no, I'm only joking. Get rid of that fucking one. Christopher Daniels is retired. That's we could probably bring him back. The other fella, nah.
Oh, just at least just for the visual, just those three guys in the ring. Just of course no match because obviously Chris Daniels I think just physically can't do anything. Just
have Chris Daniels be the guy in between. The guy.
Oh yeah,
stopping him from fucking going at each other or something,
and have him take a bump, like have him like they both will like knock him out, like just.
Christopher Daniels might be retired, but is Curryman retired? That's the question you got to ask yourself.
Ah, yes.
Give TNA a positive moment in 2026 and let it be in an AEW ring. Let them actually get some positivity, and it's a nod from AEW rather than bending over and presenting for the feds.
If I was Tony, because I am a very bitter person. I'm sure Tony's not. I would go and get a 6-sided ring just for that one match as well, just as a fuck you.
No, hold on. If you're truly petty, if AJ were to sign a final 1-year deal, you do AJ versus Samoa Joe at All In Wembley.
That'd be a good one. That actually would be a good fucking match to stick on that card. It really would.
Yeah.
God,
you want to sell tickets?
Even
you
at
want to sell tickets? That's the thing, yeah.
Even at the age, like, I mean,
if you want to sell tickets, put them on sale now, for fuck's sake. It's fucking January. We haven't seen tickets.
I have a theory. Like,
sorry,
because with Revolution is selling very well, and they have Revolution and the Dynasty tickets on sale. Maybe they don't want to announce it so early, so not to interfere with the ticket sales for those events. That's what I'm thinking.
They've got fucking 50,000 tickets to try and shift. Well, maybe more if it's open for more, but I mean, 50,000 is probably doable again.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Get them on sale now. Start fucking bigging up. I mean, we'll see obviously we're going to see the fucking groundwork laid for the plans when Will Ospreay comes back pretty soon. That's going to kick it off. We'll probably get a lot of momentum with that. I'm sure they'll probably. I think that, this is just my theory. I think we get another UK fucking show in between that, maybe fucking April or something like that. I think they throw a UK tour in there, just a couple of shows, just like they did the other week, just to a Dynamite to Collision, just to keep it going, to keep that fucking booze going. And I think he's probably going to do another fucking European country based on what he was saying, whether it's Spain, France, or whatever. It would make so much fucking sense.
Yeah, I think they'll hit more European markets this year, probably like in the spring and summer. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put the tickets on sale, like announce it at Revolution, announce it at that pay-per-view right there, like in the middle of the show, and then you'll see tickets.
It doesn't really bother me because I'm not buying tickets for the week of the show anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again ever. I said that last time, and I did it.
I'm gonna look up the exact same seats that I said at 2 years ago was the perfect seats for me and my mother at Wembley. I'm trying to get those same exact seats, like perfect view. All right, so yeah, I think we hit everything we wanted to do tonight, guys. Anything else you want to add?
Only what I suggested earlier in like if a genie came along now, who was probably say, I don't know, it would be a good genie. Who would make a good genie?
What a wrestler would be. Prince Nana would be a good genie.
Okay, Prince Nana comes out magically out of a lamp that you've just found in the cut. What the fuck, man? There's a lamp. I've got a lamp, got a can of Iron Brew. Prince Nana, I'm rubbing the Iron Brew. Prince Nana comes out and he says, "Hey, boss," with his coffee in hand, "I've got 3 wishes. You can change 3 things in AEW and they will correct any of the 3 issues you have currently with the booking and with the way things are going. What would you do?" So go for it. Give us yours 3, Brett. Give us yours 3, and I'll give mine 3.
I would stop fucking around with the international title and never change the name of it again, and just focus on what it is. And I would have that be a belt that actually moves around. One of the belts should be a traveling belt. I would ensure that I'm giving the women more than 1 match per week, and I would probably focus on some form of a brand split sooner rather than later. So just so things can get a bit fresher down the line. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it actually worked well for WWE for the majority of the time before Vince went mad and started doing wild card rules. I would definitely have some kind of a brand split so you can focus on having the international title with 1 major belt with a national title underneath it. The other one's got the world title with the TNT underneath it. And yeah, that's what I do. And I'll stop signing people for a bit. I'll stop signing people. Because you sign a lot of people and it's exciting, but there's going to be a lot of people that I want to see, that I'm excited to see, that I'm not going to see anymore. So yeah, I would go around those kind of areas, I think. There's a lot of things that could change, a lot of things I like, but a lot of things I could definitely think about changing.
Brett?
I feel the tag team division has been a little flat, honestly, the past couple months since Full Gear. I think for a while, Collision was the tag team show. I think they was showcasing the tag team division very well for like a few months. I would like them to see them go back to that. This is random. I want Daddy Magic back on commentary for Collision. Like, I feel like, with all due respect to Tony Schiavone, like him and Nigel's great, but I feel like them two can be kind of flat together. And of course it's not on Nigel's part, but get more Daddy Magic on commentary. Get him those 30-second AEW shop ads. Like he's a good he's a good change of pace guy. Like, I want more Daddy Magic on commentary and whatnot. Just get him more involved. And also, like you said, for the women, I need the whether it's the TBS title or the women's titles, I need just some more consistent booking with them, not just more than 1 match a week, obviously. I mean, I think, listen, it is what it is with Dynamite. I expect the 1 match on Dynamite, and then it's Collision. We'll get 2 or 3 women's matches on that show. At least it's consistency in a sense, like I know what to expect at this point. But yeah, that's what I'll go. Better tag team division booking, more Daddy Magic, and book the women better.
See, I could say get rid of Hook 3 times, but I'm not going to. What I will say is, the same with the women's division. I feel like that. Just give me better builds, please. Give them builds that deserve the end product. You know what I mean? Like the the end game. Give us, but like the Statlander, I've moaned about it so much, but that build has killed any real like momentum she had with this title. I mean, the title doesn't feel as big anymore, and I just feel like throwing her into a 4-way, bang, you won. I feel like that was bad, and it was bad for Tony as well after doing what she did to lose it in that way. I feel like give them more of a build, give them more focus when you build into something. Like, same with Willow. It worked for Willow because it's Willow, but like announcing a title match randomly, which for Mercedes to drop a fucking major title, a couple of days earlier was just fucking very strange. So yeah, more focus on the women's storyline. Give them more time to build the character and get the crowd invested in them rather than swapping and changing all the time. Yeah, the trios, I'd put a lot more focus on back on actual trio tag teams. If the Alvarez and Dalton Castle are a thing, have them involved in the trios. If the Elite are actually back together, have them involved in the trios. I get why they did Hangman and Jet Speed the other day, but they're not a team, are they? And they're probably not going to remain a team for much longer. And the other one is just like put more, make title reigns feel worth it rather than just plod along and you forget about them because you're rotating people in out. It's the rotation. The rotation annoys the fuck out of me. If someone's over, if someone's over and they're hot and the crowd are into them and they're reaching peak momentum, use them and keep it going and take advantage of that. Don't cool them down and put them on the fucking shelf again, because that's something that frustrates me so much about AEW. They do it with the women, they do it with the men, they've done it with tag teams. It's like, why? I get you want to give people time, and it's only going to get worse with a bigger roster. But like, if someone is over, don't take them off TV for a few weeks to cool them down. Just take advantage of it. That's what everyone else would do. And because I came up with the question, I'm going to add a fourth, which is improve the merchandise, because I'm sick of paying through the nose for a fucking Outrunners t-shirt in the UK. And I want a puppet Moni. And I don't want a White Castle luchador mask.
I don't want White Castle or anything. White Castle.
No.
Have you ever tried White Castle, Andy?
No, I mean, the only thing I know about White Castle was Harold and Kumar went to in the White Castle film. It was all right.
That made me, because I was a massive stoner back then. That made me really want to try it. So when I got to America for the first time and I tried it, I was so excited. And I'm trying to think what is the equivalent of over here. Imagine you've got a McDonald's burger, like a hamburger. Imagine you've got that. You then stamp on it, leave it in the rain for 3 weeks, piss on it, and then eat it. Then you've got a White Castle burger.
Well, I'm not going to try that, but I'll take your word for it.
Don't try that. That is exactly how a White Castle burger tastes. It's as bad as Americans' chocolate, because their chocolate isn't actually chocolate. There's no chocolate in their chocolate.
I tell you what I did have the other day when I was pissed and we went to the Rise show, which was fantastic, by the way, but we'll talk about that on another episode, was I had a Wendy's for the first time, because there was a Wendy's in Leeds. The burger was
big now. They make proper food there now.
Oh yeah,
it pissed all over a fucking McDonald's burger, mate. Like,
not
literally,
proper burgers,
not the test. Yeah, it was lovely.
Proper burgers,
especially after especially like fucking £10 in and that. Oh, it was great, man.
They're an adequate eating establishment now. Like they're actually decent food in there. I've been into that once in the last 15 years, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when I went in there. I haven't been back, but yeah, it was good.
I'm only ever go when I'm drunk, and I'm not drunk now. I just couldn't get the words out. So
are you drinking an Iron Brew? Are you drinking an Iron Brew? Are you drinking an Iron Brew, Andy?
Yeah,
that makes me love you even more. Iron Brew is the king of fizzy drinks. Americans again would not get this. I don't most things you consume properly, but Iron Brew is the king of pop drinks.
Oh, I'll get you. I was going to make a joke then about the king of pop, but Brett, I will bring an Iron Brew to.
He's not a paedophile.
I would definitely. I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
Shimon!
Too many good songs for him to be a nonce. I'm not believing it. He's just weird, not a nonce. He just showered with kids, not a nonce.
I hope that was the case. I really do.
I think that's a perfect spot to end the episode right there. Okay, guys, thank you for watching Groupchat Wrestling Podcast tonight, episode number 81. Follow us on Twitter, GW Podcast UK, for all news and updates, show related. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram, GW Podcast UK, where we upload clips from the episode. We will get back on those. But once again, I am that ball bro, Andy, and Wrestling Mart. Thank you for joining us once again. Goodbye and good night. Bye-bye.
Just to clarify, Michael Jackson is not a paedophile. Repeat, not a paedophile. Probably.